Hello, family. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, get everybody you know on this live presentation now. Every single person you know on this live presentation now. It's going to be very impactful, very powerful. I'm going to share some very good information with you that I shared years ago, but now I got even more of something to help you out. So everybody you can think about, share this live presentation. It's going to be a powerful, impactful presentation. It's going to be a pretty long presentation. It's going to be very powerful, very impactful. It's going to help you, probably you personally, somebody you know, who can actually benefit from this. So right now, I'm going to give it a few minutes, let more people get on the live, and I want everybody to get this from the very beginning. Of course, you can watch the replay, but live is always best, right? How about that Mike Tyson fight last night? The Mike Tyson-Roy Jones fight. I know if any of you like boxing, like fighting, but we definitely had the fight going on here last night. Wasn't that a great fight? Tyson looks good. Tyson looks real good after not fighting for 15 years. But listen, get everybody you know, every person you know, share this live presentation with them now. You know, tell them about this live presentation right now. Even though you don't know what it is about yet personally, but share this live presentation with everybody you know right now, because it's going to be impactful. It's going to be very, very impactful, very powerful. I want everybody to hear what I have to say. I shared a video like this, similar to what I'm about to share right now, about several years ago. And that video, because of the information that it had, because of how impactful it was, had almost 30,000 views. It went almost went viral. You know, when a video goes has 1 million views, it's viral. But my video had about 30,000 views on it and over 200 shares. And that was based on what I had at the time. So right now, I'm bringing that back, the information back, but now adding to that with what something else that's going to very, very much powerfully impact the lives of people all around the world. So if you know anyone right now who has a sickness, has an illness, has a disease, or anyone who suffers from chronic inflammation, anybody who's fighting any type of metabolic syndrome or anything of that nature, you want to get them on this live presentation right now. So share this right now. Share it right now with everybody you know. Now, whether they see it right now or not, just share the video. They can watch it. They can watch the replay. But share this video with every person you know, because it's going to be very, very impactful. Some of you saw something similar to this about 5, 6, maybe probably longer than that, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I talked a little bit about what I'm about to share tonight in detail, but now we have the whole kit and caboodle. We have the final piece to the puzzle. So all you do is win. So share this video, share this presentation right now with everybody you know, whether they're sick, whether they're not sick, whether they're an athlete, maybe they play sports, maybe they have a disease, maybe they're on tons of medication. Get this out to them right now. Just share it. So I'm going to wait for a little bit longer till more people join in on this presentation. But right now, just share this presentation. Those of you who've been following my page, you know that when I'm talking about something that's very impactful, it's going to be very beneficial. Maybe it's not to you personally, but somebody you might know, a family member, a friend, husband, wife, children, whatever the case is. Just share this presentation right now. I'm going to wait for a minute. I'm going to pause for a few minutes because I want more people to get in on this live presentation. Just in case they have some questions, I can answer the questions during this live presentation. So right now, just share it. Just share the presentation. I'm going to wait for about maybe 5 minutes before I start. So after about 5 minutes, maybe less than that, depending on how many people start to join in, then I'll start to proceed and talk about what I'm about to talk about. But you can see right now I got things lined up here. I got quite a few things lined up here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So get everybody you know on this live presentation right now. We got some powerful information I'm about to talk about. And I want everybody to hear this right now. Right? I'm just taking this out the bag. I want everybody to hear this, because this is some impactful information. It's going to change your life. It's already changed people's lives. It's already changed people's lives. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Get that out the back. And we're going to talk about something that's very, very powerful. So right now, share this presentation right now on your page with everybody you know, all your friends, your family, your co-workers, people, everyone you care about needs to see this video right now, needs to see this presentation right now, because it's going to be very impactful. I got my paper, I got my pens, I got my notes, there's a lot of information I'm going to share. It was too much to remember, so I had to write some stuff down, take some notes. So I'm going to be sharing with you information that I already know, and all the other benefits as well. But share this right now. You don't want, if whoever you care about needs to see this presentation right now, so just share it. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Just share. Everyone needs to see this live presentation and see how powerful this is. For those, I have something new added right here also. I'm going to talk about this right here. I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. Some of you already know what this is, right? I'm going to talk about a few things that you might not know about, may not have seen. I'm ready right now. I'm ready. I got the knife. I got the fork. I got some other stuff in here that I can't touch with my fingers. So I'm going to talk to you about these powerful, powerful ingredients. This right here, which some of you probably never seen before, might be the first time seeing these things. You know what this is, but you may not have seen this before in your life. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the aloe vera, which many people know about, the leaf, the aloe vera. That's one leaf right there. And I'm going to talk about the Cmos. That's Cmos. So 4 powerful plants. I'm not going to start because I want your people, I want your family, I want your loved ones to hear what I'm about to share. It's just that important. It's just that important, especially because of what's going on in the world today. So I don't want to say something that might shut us down, get a red flag from Facebook or anything of that nature, but I want everyone to hear this. Everyone you care about needs to see this presentation right now. Right now. So if they have any questions at all, I can answer the questions during this presentation. I'm not even going to answer the questions on the video once it's done. But if you have any questions at all, I can answer the questions on this presentation right now. So I'm going to wait for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to start. And whoever has not seen this, just share it with them. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with all your loved ones, because this is powerful information. It's going to transform their lives. So I'm happy and grateful, and I'm excited right now to share this opportunity, share this with you, because it's powerful. And this needs to go viral. If anything needs to go viral, this needs to go viral, because this is life-changing. This is life-changing, life-altering. This is impactful information I'm about to share with you right now. So share it. I'm exaggerating this out quite a bit because I want people to see this. This is some powerful information right here, and no one else is doing this. You can't find this. There's nobody else doing this. There's nobody else doing this. So I want people to hear this right now. There's nobody else you can find on the internet right now that's doing this. If they are, it's probably 1 in 1 billion. So what I'm about to share is a powerful combination of things that is life-changing, life-altering. So the people got to see this. So share this information right now. Right? I'm getting ready to start in a few minutes, but share this with your family, your friends, your co-workers, everybody you care about. Just share the link. Share the link. Just copy it. Copy the link. Hit the share button. There's a share button at the bottom. Just share it on the pages right now. If you don't see a share button, there should be a link in there. You can copy the link, copy and paste, or copy and send it in text message, send it in inbox. Just share this right now. I'm going to give about another 3 minutes. Another 3 minutes, I'm going to start. So just share it. It's well worth it. It's going to be very, very impactful. For those who are seeing me on my page for the first time, my name is Kenneth Johnson, Impact Life Coach, causing people to alter their lives, take control of their lives, and transform their lives forever. So what I do is I help people win. It's all about winning. So right now I'm going to share some stuff to you that's going to help you win. So if you've seen this for the first time, stick around. You're at the right place at the right time on the right page. This might be just for you. Might be just what you've been looking for. So nothing's by accident. Just hang around. Share this to the people you care about. and you will be in for a treat. You are in for a treat. It might be something that you need personally, something you've been asking or praying about personally, and well, here it is. So we're going to give about another 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes, we're going to start. Got all my notes together. Had to take some notes on this one. You know, when I got this, I had to write this stuff down. See, I already have a lot of information, know a lot of information, know how impactful this stuff is, but I want to get more detail, more specific information, which I know people are dealing with in this day and time. So I want to be very detail-oriented about what I'm about to share with you. Because something I'm going to talk about is going to touch upon something or somebody you know who needs this information. It might be you. It might be you, whatever the case is. Now, it doesn't matter who it is. Everybody needs to hear this, whether they're healthy, whether they're unhealthy, whether they're sick on medication, whether they have cancer, they're going through radiation treatments, whether they have autoimmune diseases, whether they have, it doesn't matter what it is, liver disease, whatever they have, they need to hear this. They got to hear this. Because people, maybe they lost hope. Maybe they have no hope. They've been told certain things. They've been fighting for a very long period of time, been struggling, and they lost hope. But now, this is what they need to see. So share this presentation with those people that you might know of. Those people you might know need to hear this, but share it with everybody you love, everybody you care about. It's very impactful, very life-changing. Okay, we got about another minute, one more minute, we want to start the presentation. Now first I want to thank everybody who is on the presentation so far. You're in for a treat. You might want to take some notes. You might want to get some pen, get a piece of paper. You know, I'm always writing stuff down. Important information. I got 2 pens. Right, in case one doesn't write, I got another one. You might want to get some paper and pencil and write this stuff down because it's just that impactful. It's going to transform your life. It's going to transform your life, your family's life, or your children's lives, whatever the case is. All right, so about another 30 seconds, we're going to start. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. I was just chomping at the bit, getting ready, because I wanted to go live. I haven't gone live for a while, but I had to go live for this, because this is just that powerful, just that impactful. All right, so about another 15 seconds, we're going to jump into this, we're going to get started. All right. So share this presentation with everybody you know. They have to see this. This is a live presentation. I can answer questions during the presentation, but everybody you know, whether they're on cancer, they got diabetes, they got high blood pressure, they suffer from migraines, constipation, autoimmune diseases, psoriasis, liver disease, whatever the case is, don't care what it is. If they have any of those things or something else that I haven't mentioned, share this with them now. They have to see this. This is going to impact their lives. What I'm about to talk about right now is life-changing. Okay, so here we go. Thank you all for joining in. My name is Kenneth Johnson again, for those who are just tuning in. If you haven't followed my page before, haven't seen my page, I'm Kenneth Johnson, Impact Life Coach. Give a little background about me right quick. I've been featured in 6 magazines. I've been featured in National Men's Magazine. I've been featured in Faith and Fitness Magazine, Divine Magazine, television and radio. And God has made my life very, very successful as being able to help other people win in their life, in their health, and their fitness. Also their relationships. But right now, I'm very excited to share with you something that's going to impact the lives of millions of people around the world. Whoever listens to this, whoever sees this live presentation, you're in the right place at the right time. Now, you're here for a reason. Nothing happens by accident. Everything has a purpose. And right now, I'm excited because I have 4 of the most powerful plants on the planet. Literally, 4 of the most powerful plants on the planet. When you take these, if you take it individually, it's powerful by itself in its own right. It has tons of benefits. But when you combine just 2 of these, it's even more powerful. You combine 3 of these, now you get a triple threat. But now you have 4 of the most powerful plants on the planet. One is a water plant, which is the Cmos. Cmos is a powerful water plant. Grows in the oceans. You can find it in Ireland. It's called Irish moss. Irish moss because it was originally discovered, so to speak, in Ireland, off the coast of Ireland. So now we got the name Irish moss, but it's known by lots of names. But Cmos is one of the most powerful plants that grows in the ocean. Now, the second most powerful thing we have is aloe vera. Aloe vera is known for its medicinal properties. You know, it's called the youth plant. You know, keeps you young and beautiful, keeps the skin nice and tight. It's good, has a lot of powerful things also. I'm going to talk in detail about all these things. I just want to introduce all the champions we have on this table right now. Aloe vera, also known for helping skin burn. The next plant we have, you see me talk about this, the power of this. If you haven't, welcome to this page again. This is Cactus, called the Nopal cactus, N-O-P-A-L cactus. Cactus grows wild, grows wild. If you live in the southern states, it's plentiful. It's in Florida, Georgia, Texas, all across Mexico, North Mexico, all across the north-south. This is cactus. Cactus is one of the most powerful plants on the planet. Yes, it's edible. You can eat cactus. Many people don't know that. Cactus is a very powerful plant, one of the most powerful plants. Now, here's the newest edition that I spoke about years ago. I think it was in not 19, ooh, I'm going way back. I think it was 2017, no, 2015, 2014, 2012, I think. 2012, I talked about this right here. Now the newest edition, this is called the prickly pear, or the cactus fruit. This grows on top of this, the cactus plant. So you might see it looking like this. It grows on top of the cactus itself, like 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8 on top of the pear. This is called the fruit of the cactus, prickly pear or cactus fruit. So I'm going to talk to you right now about all 4 of these and why. Everybody you know, whether you're healthy, whether you're unhealthy, everybody should be taking this. Every single person. I take this daily. Right? I've been living on the planet for 52 years. 52 years. And one of my secrets is taking the natural roots, herbs, plants that comes right from the planet, organic, everything's fresh, and combining them together, and plus doing other things, exercise, everything in general. But right now, without any exercise, right? If you're on medication, you got to see what I'm about to share with you right now. If you have cancer, you definitely want to see what I'm about to share with you right now. You have autoimmune diseases, lupus, you have fibromyalgia, neurological disease, whatever the case is, suffer from migraines, constipation, high blood pressure, diabetes, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulosis, whatever the case is. Doesn't matter what disease you have, what you're suffering from, you need to watch this right now. So if you know anybody, and I'm reiterating this again, get them on this live presentation right now. They need to hear this. They need to hear this right now. So let me start right now with the Cmos. Then I'm going to go through the line and kind of give you all the benefits and what they're good for, what they do for the body. You're going to be very much impressed with what you hear. So if you don't have any paper right now, you don't have a pen and paper, grab a pen, grab 2 pens like I have, and grab some paper because you want to definitely take notes. I'm encouraging you to take notes because you're not going to hear this from your doctor, right? Your neighborhood doctor pretty much don't have a clue about what I'm about to share with you. They have only education in medicine. And medicine is one of the top 3 or 4 or 5 killers of people in the world, especially in the United States. So right now, what I'm about to share with you, some things are going to help you get off of that medication, to get your life back, to help your body reverse some of those illnesses and diseases. Now, I don't make any medical claims, but all I know is this. The people who take this information and use it, they're not on meds anymore. Cancer has disappeared inside the body. They don't suffer from migraines anymore. They don't have high blood pressure anymore. They're not on diabetic medication anymore. They're not on congestive heart failure medication anymore. So you want to get people on this live presentation now who have these issues and more. So right now, here we go. First up, we got the Cmos. Now, those of you who have heard me before in the past talk about the power of Cmos. This is gold Cmos. There's different Cmos comes in different colors: purple, gold, brown. There's all sorts of Cmos. Cmos is typically a seaweed that grows in the ocean. It's seaweed, right? That's all it is. It grows wild, and it grows in different parts of the world: Ireland, Jamaica, St. Lucia, near the Bahamas, all over the place. You can find Cmos, and this is This is wild crafted or wild cultivated, wild harvested Cmos. And Cmos, you can see that, put it near the camera, it's just, in its natural form, it's real coarse. Real coarse, see? It sticks, it's real coarse. Now, this is unwashed, it's uncleansed Cmos. Cmos has 92 minerals. Why is that important? Your body needs 108 minerals. It needs 108 minerals. It needs 108 minerals to survive. So when you take Cmos, Cmos gives you 92 minerals out of the 108 minerals that your body needs. Now, minerals are very important. Most people who have a disease or an illness, their body's lacking minerals. People have fibromyalgia, neurological issues, autoimmune diseases, their body's lacking minerals. Any type of disease or illness, pretty much the body has a lack of minerals. And why are minerals important? Because the minerals does a lot of the functions in the body. It helps the nervous system fire correctly, right? It helps your thyroid perform correctly. It helps stabilize your weight. It helps with weight loss. It helps with energy levels. Helps strengthen your bones if you're anemic. So it has 92 minerals, and these minerals are very important for the body, period. Now, you might be taking a ton of vitamins. You might be popping vitamins every single day, but if your body's lacking minerals, you're not doing your body pretty much any good at all, because it's the minerals that allow the vitamins to work properly in the first place. So you need to have minerals, and Cmos by itself has 92 minerals out of the 108 minerals that your body needs. Now you can get the rest of the minerals your body needs from like bladderwrack or burdock root, the combinations, different types of fruit, to give you a total complete 102 minerals that your body needs. But Cmos is very powerful. It's very high in iodine. So if you got thyroid issues, it helps with iodine, your thyroid issues. If you have a low libido, or if you can't get it up, fellas, or if you don't get in the mood, you got hormone issues, ladies, Cmos corrects all this stuff. Helps your body correct all this. So now it improves your libido, right? It stabilizes your hormonal issues. It's good for your skin. It's good. It increases red blood cells if you're anemic. Diverticulitis, constipation. It also helps improve your digestive system. Gives your body more digestive enzymes. Now, Cmos is, in this form, is good. But the best form to have it in is in the gel form. So we sell the Cmos gel. Why do you want to have it in the gel form? Because when you take Cmos in a gel form, when you swallow it, on the way down you're getting benefits, right? Oh, Cmos also helps expel excessive amounts of mucus. So if you have a lot of mucus in your body, people will start taking Cmos after maybe people are different, everybody's different, a week, 2 weeks, couple of days. Say, oh my God, I went to the bathroom, and I got all this white stuff that's coming out in my stool, or I'm coughing up all this mucus and stuff, because Cmos expels excessive mucus. Now, something else is very important about Cmos. If you've gone through chemotherapy treatments, if you're going through radiation treatments, radiation it tends to linger in your tissues. It lingers in your body, and it causes tremendous damaging effects on the body. What Cmos does, right? Even if you stop going through the treatments, maybe you're going through the treatments now. When you take Cmos pulls radiation out of the body. It pulls it right out of the body. So now it helps prevent the radiation from damaging the lining in your stomach, which happens to in a lot of cases. See, if your lining is damaged in the stomach, that's because the mucus in that area has been thinned out. So when the mucus is thinned out in the stomach's lining, now you can get gastric ulcers. It causes ulcers. That's sores on your stomach. Very, very painful. If you ever had an ulcer before, you know how painful it is. So this pulls the radiation out of your body, right? And it helps your body start to regenerate itself by protecting also your white blood cells. Because when you go through chemotherapy, radiation treatment, it kills your white blood cells. And those are the cells you need to protect your body in the first place from viruses. The rhinovirus, the cold virus, the flu virus, all this, and the COVID virus. No, you might not, it won't stop you from getting these things, but what it does, it helps these viruses from replicating itself inside your body, because Cmos is also antiviral. What does anti mean? Anti means it fights against. It goes against something. So this is antiviral. It gives you antiviral protection, and it keeps the viruses, I don't care what virus it is, from replicating itself inside your body. It's only if a virus can replicate yourself, it can cause you damage. And right now, if you've been watching the news, I don't watch the news, but every now and then I see it come across my news feed, or it might pop up somewhere and it catch my attention right quick. They're already shutting down Los Angeles, California. California, Los Angeles is getting ready to be shut down again because of COVID-19. Starting tomorrow, November 30th to December 20th, they're going to be shut down. They're going through the shutdown again because more people have gotten the virus again. It's causing more sicknesses, more deaths. So now they're shutting down Los Angeles starting tomorrow, November 30th to December 20th. They're starting the shutdowns again because people are getting sick. The numbers are starting to increase again because people are getting comfortable. People have gotten tired of being shut in, but now they're putting their lives and everyone else's life at risk by not heeding social distancing, not thinking this thing is real. And now people are still dying. Hospitals are being overflooded with patients. And, I'm going to say this. If you're not taking care of your body, if you're not exercising, you're not adding more plant foods to your diet, you're not taking products like this, not eating Cmos, then you're not getting antiviral protection. You can't get antiviral protection from eating meat. You can't get that from eating chicken, fish, pork, steak, eggs, and ham, and milkshakes and sweet tea. That's going to break your body down, make you a walking target for COVID. It's going to weaken your immune system. You have to add plant foods to your diet. That's what's going to give your body antiviral protection. Antiviral protection. If you want antiviral protection in this uncut form, you have to get it from plants. Animals get all the things they need from plants. Cows get it from plants. Goats get it from plants. Right? So you go straight, you cut the middleman out, meaning that animal protein, that animal food, you go straight, cut the middleman out, go straight to the source and get it directly. So now it's more powerful, more effective, more beneficial for your body. So Cmos is one of the best things to do for your body. Let me give you a quick testimony. Now this is going to be a pretty live presentation because I want more people to join. I'm going to be sharing some true testimonies, some powerful testimonies, maybe some testimonies you saw that I put up recently from other people. And a powerful testimony from a pastor, right? There's a pastor, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me share the story. He called me from his hospital bed, right? Some of you saw the video. He called me from the hospital bed. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. He had a stroke that caused him to go to the hospital. While he stayed in the hospital, he had developed a very bad case of gout. I'm going to highlight the Cmos. He had a very bad case of gout. He called me on the phone about 6 o'clock one evening. Now, we're about an hour and a half away from where he is. It's an hour and 30 minutes away. He said, "Brother, I need that Cmos." He said, "I need the Cmos." And I could hear desperation in his voice. He said, "I need the Cmos." I didn't know he was in the hospital. He said he'd been in the hospital, had a stroke, been there for 2 weeks. He was in so much pain after developing the gout. So the doctors had him on all types of medication. And nothing worked. He said it kind of got rid of the top medication, the top pain, but that deep-rooted pain, he said it didn't touch it. He was in chronic pain. He said that so much pain, it would bring him to tears. They would touch him, try to shift him, move him around in the bed, he would scream out. He said, "Brother, I need that Cmos." I said, "Pastor," I said, "we don't live in Jacksonville no more." He said, "Oh, that's right." He said, "Well, how soon can I get it?" And I could hear so much desperation in his voice. I didn't realize how much pain he was in until later on. But I said, "Listen, I don't care how long it takes. I'll drop it off. I'll see you tonight." So now I'm saying, wow, I got to drive an hour and 30 minutes. That's an hour and 30 minutes there and an hour and 30 minutes back. So I'm talking about a 3-hour round trip drive just to take the pastor a jar of Cmos. A jar of Cmos. Now I want you to understand this. I want you to really get what I'm talking to you about. The doctors gave him several types of medication. Nothing worked. I drove to Jacksonville almost an hour and 30 minutes. I gave him a large jar of Cmos gel. That was after 9 o'clock p.m. I dropped it off, got back in the car, drove back another hour and 30 minutes. During this whole time, going there and coming back, it was pouring down raining. It was almost like a whiteout. It was raining so hard. But I told the pastor I was going to be there. Long story short, my phone started ringing off the hook at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the bed asleep. Just got back in from Jacksonville like 11:30, 11:20, 11:30, something around that time. I go to bed about midnight. 3 o'clock a.m., my phone's ringing. I'm like, who in the world is calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning? So I look at the call, and it's the pastor. I said, oh man, you know what? I'm just waking up. So well, you know what? I'm gonna have to call the pastor back. I have to call him back. So I didn't answer the phone. A few minutes later, the phone's ringing again. I'm like, who's calling me? 3 o'clock in the morning. I look at it again. It's the pastor again. I'm like, Dad, you know what? So I'm still kind of groggy-minded. I'm just waking up. I say, well, I'm going to have to call him back later. Hang up. I didn't answer the phone. A few minutes later, my phone rings again. I get up. It's from a different telephone number. Now I don't recognize the number. I said, well, this is not the pastor. I don't recognize the number because I have this number saved in my phone. So I didn't answer the number. I didn't answer the call. So now I'm in the bed. I'm lying in the bed. I'm awake. Now I'm wondering, now why is the pastor calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning? I said, man, oh God, I hope he's okay. Hope everything. Now I'm thinking. Now I'm awake now. I hope he's fine. Hope he's okay. So here's what I do. I look outside. It's still dark outside. It's about 6 o'clock a.m. now. So I get up. I call the pastor, I think around 7 o'clock. Oh, I called him. He said, I'll call you right back. He called me back at 7 o'clock a.m. He said, brother, I'm sorry for calling you that early, but I just wanted to tell you. He said he took 2.5 tablespoons, right? I don't have a tablespoon, but he said he took 2.5 tablespoons of the Cmos gel, and in less than 30 minutes, he was pain-free. Pain-free in 30 minutes. Now, he's been taking medication from the doctors. Didn't work. He took 2.5 tablespoonfuls of the Cmos gel. He said in less than 30 minutes he was out of pain. Now, what I did with him, I not only gave him the Cmos gel, but I also added in there Cactus. Now, those who've been watching my page, you see me talk quite a bit about the Cactus and the Aloe Vera. Now, I didn't add the Aloe Vera. I said, let me just add some Cactus, because he said he's in pain. I said, and I know that Cactus, I'm going to share with you in a second. I know that Cactus protects nerve cells. So I said, let me put some Cactus in there to help him with that pain issue. So I put a whole leaf of Cactus in the Cmos gel, blended it up, and I dropped it off to him. And in less than 30 minutes after he took that Cmos gel with the Cactus, he was pain-free. And not only was he pain-free then, he was discharged, let me see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He was discharged 3 days later after that. He said from that Friday, it was a Friday, he said from that Friday, he's been pain-free ever since. From taking the Cmos gel with the Cactus every single day. He said the medication didn't work. When he called me on the phone, he was in tears. This is a pastor who's also an ex-bodybuilder, right? Big, strong man. He was in tears because he was so relieved. He was on tears with me on the phone, talking about how much pain he had been in. The medicine didn't work. He couldn't even move his body around. They couldn't touch him. The therapist couldn't touch him. He said now he takes this stuff, he's rolling over in the bed. He's able to move his leg, move his foot. He's pain-free. The doctors think it's the medicine. He said it ain't the medicine. He said he shared it with the nurse what happened. And then the nurse wants to get some Cmos gel. She said, I got to research this. Cmos is one of the most powerful things on the planet. And we sell it in the gel form. When you take it in the gel form, it absorbs into your system very, very quickly because there's nothing to digest. It just absorbs directly into your system. So you feel the pain benefits like the pastor. Everybody's different. But he felt it in less than 30 minutes. Had another lady do exactly the same thing. Another lady, she saw the testimony. She bought a gel. She bought the Cactus Aloe Vera gel, Cmos, and she said in less than 12 hours, she said, I'm falling in love with this stuff. She said, I feel it already in less than 12 hours. Totally blown away. That's the Cmos. Very powerful. Let me go on to the next one. Aloe Vera. Aloe Vera plant. This is what it looks like. Right? Now, there's different things you can do with aloe vera. If you have constipation, right, you can take a little bit of the skin. Not too much, not too often. Because if you take too much of it too often, it can be very toxic to your body. But if you are constipated, you take a little bit of the skin, right? It's real bitter too, by the way. It's real bitter, real strong. It ain't sweet. Ain't nothing sweet about it. It's an acquired taste. But if you take a little bit of the skin and put it in the smoothie, and I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, about the size of your pinky fingernail. Don't do any more than that. Because if you cut off any more than that, you just mess your smoothie up. You ain't going to be able to drink it because it's bitter as heck. Just take a little bit of the skin, put it in the smoothie, right? And just take that. And it's going to help you, it's going to start to cleanse your system out. You're going to feel it. You're going to make you go to the bathroom. The smoothie also, but when you take it in combination with just a little bit of that aloe vera skin, it's going to really cleanse and purge your system out. Right? Just do it maybe once or twice, that's it. Don't do it too much. Now, the true power of the aloe vera is what's inside. I'm going to cut it open here. You talked me into it, so I'm going to cut it open. Got my knife. So I'm going to cut, let me put this over here. But I'm going to just cut it in half right here. Alright. Now, you can see the gel. That's the benefit of the gel right there. You want to get the gel. The gel is very, very, that's the secret right there. The gel of the aloe vera. Now, of course, we know aloe vera is good for skin burns, right? You go at the beach, you live in Florida, you live near the water, you got to go to the beach a lot, it gets hot out there, you get skin burn, right? Oh, you're very sensitive skin. You take some of this aloe vera gel, right? You just rub it on the skin. Just rub it. It heals the body, heals the skin, gets rid of the skin burn, protects your cells. Now, another powerful benefit of the gel of the aloe vera, right, there's the gel, is let's say you're outside a lot. You're in the sun, get a lot of sunlight. Now, if you stay in the sun too long, you get skin damage. It can damage your skin cells. And some people who are very bright skinned, fair skinned, like my white brothers and sisters, not too many dark skinned people are susceptible to this. But you can get skin cancer. And here's the reason why. The sun damages the skin. It causes oxidative stress on the body. It causes something called free radicals. Free radicals are damaged cells and no longer can get oxygen, no longer function properly, and they bounce off the healthy cells like a bullet. So just imagine somebody got a gun, right? Somebody got a gun, and they aim it at you, right? Well, whatever. They got a gun, they aim it at you, right? And they point it at your arm and pow, hit you in the arm. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. It's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna damage that part of the body. So your cell is something like that. When your cells are damaged, it becomes what's called a free radical. And that cell ricochets off of your healthy cells. It ricochets off the healthy cells. And as more and more free radicals start to take place inside your body, more cells become damaged, you get all these ricocheting cells, these bad cells hit the good cells, and it damages the good cells, and it keeps weakening those cells. Every time it hits the good cell, it weakens. It weakens. It weakens. So pretty soon, that good cell now becomes a free radical also. Almost like a zombie. You know, a zombie land. The zombie bites you. Oh, now you a zombie. You know, you got zombie, dead men walking, all that stuff. The living dead. But the cells damage good cells, and now you got free radicals inside your body, and it can cause all types of things. You can wrinkle a lot faster. It can cause skin cancer. It causes a lot of different issues inside the body. Cause you to age a lot faster. So what aloe vera does, it protects your skin cells from damage from the sun. Very, very powerful. So it helps, keep it very simple in layman's terms, it helps prevent cancer, your body, helps your body from getting skin cancer. Plus it's good for your skin. You rub it in your skin, it helps create more elastin, It prevents wrinkles. That's why it's called the youth plant. For lack of a better word, keeps you looking pretty a lot longer, ladies and gentlemen and fellas too. If you want good looking skin, healthy skin, aloe vera is very good for that. Now, aside from rubbing it on the outside, when you ingest this, it's even more beneficial. So you take the gel, you put it into a gel form, right? You put it in the smoothie, however you want to mix it. The gel's not bitter. It's the skin that is bitter. The skin that gives it the bitter taste. But when you cut away the aloe vera and just scoop out the gel, or cut up the gel and take the gel, it's very beneficial for your body, period. It's good for a lot of things across the board. Let me just read some of this stuff off. I got my notes here. There's a lot of things that this stuff is good for. Anti-acne. It prevents acne. Antiseptic. So, like an antiseptic is a purifier. Antiviral. Again, it keeps your body from it keeps the viruses from replicating inside your body. If a virus can't replicate inside your body, it can't hurt you, can't do you harm. Anti-inflammatory. Now, inflammation, let me write this down. Give it the actual definition information. Inflammation is the body's response to injuries. Let me talk about this for a minute. Inflammation is the body's response to injuries. Now, when I mention the word injury, the first thing you think about is getting hurt, right? Maybe you fell down a flight of steps, right? Maybe you fell down and hurt your arm, hurt your wrist. That's an injury. Those injuries can cause inflammation, the pain, right? Is a result of that injury, inflammation. But here's something else. Here's another way inflammation is caused. By having a bad diet, an unhealthy diet. The foods you're eating can cause excessive acidicness inside your body, inside your blood, inside your cells. So now that excessive amount of acid, right, lowers your pH levels inside your blood, for example, right? Because your blood has a balanced acidic and alkaline nature. The more alkaline your blood is, the healthier you are. You are a healthy person. The more acidic your blood is, you're a sick person. Everybody who's sick, right? Everybody who has cancer, everybody who has diabetes, everybody who has high blood pressure, everybody who has any of those, everybody who has a type of illness or disease, the pH of the blood is slightly acidic. Or there's something in their bodies that's slightly more acidic, and it should be alkaline. And therefore, because it's not alkaline, they stay in that sick state. So when you change the pH, particularly of the blood, when you raise the pH of the blood, make it more alkaline, you kill disease. Cancer can't live in a body that's cancer can't live in a body that has a pH. When the blood is pH is more alkaline than acidic. It can't grow in that. It can't thrive. Cancer only thrives in a body that has no oxygen. When oxygen levels are very low, cancer thrives. That's why people have cancer. They're in pain a lot, or they're tired a lot, feel fatigued a lot, because the cancer saps the oxygen right out of the body. It's growing in a body that has little oxygen. So now they feel tired all the time. They're in chronic pain all the time, and that's what happens. Now the cells are replicating itself inside the body at a very rapid rate. So the way that you kill that, the way that you stop that, is what I'm sharing with you right now. So I got a few other things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about these other two plants. That's going to really blow you away. So I want you to hear this. If you haven't already, share this with your family. Share this with your friends. Share this with everybody you love, everybody you care about. I mean, even if you just love them a little bit. Share it with them too, because they got to hear this. So something else. Let me just continue right quick. So yeah, inflammation is also caused by the foods you're eating. If you're eating an unhealthy diet, that diet can cause a lot of acidicness inside the body. And that can lead to inflammation. That can lead to poor health. That can lead to a weakened immune system. That can lead to congestive heart failure, all types of heart disease, constipation, you just name it. It starts a ricochet or a domino effect inside the body, right? So you want to focus on eating a lot healthier. And the foods you want to eat, now you don't have to be vegan. You don't have to be plant-based. But as you continue to start adding more plants, raw whole foods, apples, oranges, Cmos, Cactus, all the stuff I'm about to share with you, raw foods to your diet, your body becomes more alkaline. or it stays in a higher alkaline state. What that means is it's hard for you, or you will not get sick. I don't get colds. I don't get sick. I don't take migraines. I'm not on any medication. I used to suffer from bad allergies years ago, food allergies and hay fever years ago. But after going vegan 10 years ago, God wiped all that clean. I no longer have those issues. The foods I was allergic to, I can now eat without any negative adverse reaction. I can walk outside. And I'm in Florida. Spring comes around, even early before spring. Walk outside, you can see the pollen all over the place. I can walk outside without sneezing, without itching, without runny eyes, without scratching my throat, rubbing my ears, and all this stuff. So the foods, when you go plant-based, has a powerful cleansing, detoxification effect on the body. And that alleviates a lot of those issues you're suffering from. But inflammation comes not only from injuries, but from food injuries. And the food injuries when you have an unhealthy diet and it starts to impact your health. And now you get colds. You're more susceptible to getting colds, getting sicker, runny nose, acne, constipation, all types of issues, migraines, all those things. Now the circulation, oxygen has been decreased because the impact the foods have in your body. So that's just a few things about aloe vera. Let me say I got one more thing about aloe vera also. There's something else I want to share about aloe vera right quick. Oh, it softens, it binds the moisture in the skin. It softens and binds the moisture in the skin. The skin creates collagen and elastin fibers and gives you less wrinkles. I kind of talked about that. I kind of touched on that a little bit. So, ladies, fellas, if you want to be wrinkle-free for as long as you can, get some aloe vera. Rub it on your skin, but also take the gel internally also. It's got a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. I just want to talk about maybe 5 different benefits of everything shared here. So right now, I'm getting really excited now because these are 2 of my favorites I'm about to talk about now. Next up is the cactus. The nopal cactus. N-O-P-A-L. Now, we see it on television. We see it on the westerns. You probably see it in somebody's yard. It's probably in your yard, your backyard, and it just looks pretty. It's a cactus plant. But did you know that this is one of the most powerful plants in the world that is edible? You can actually eat this. It's edible. And did you know that this thing has tons and tons of benefits for your body? But did you know also, as a matter of fact, that if you have cancer, right? If you have cancer, if you're going through chemotherapy or radiation treatments, that this has been proven by science, not by Kenneth, proven by science. And I want to give you the actual name of the science. See if I have it here. Did I write it down? Got all these notes here. I thought I had it here. It's here somewhere. But anyway, it's been proven by science. When I find it later on, I give it the name of it. The one that's done this actual study on this. But let me just share this with you. It's been proven by science to be a powerful alternative to chemotherapy. Cactus kills cancer. Cactus kills cancer. It's just as powerful as the synthor they use in chemotherapy. Proven by science to kill cancer. So if you are in an area that has cactus, if you see these things growing in your yard, your backyard, your friend's yard, say, hey, can I get some of that cactus back there? And get the cactus and slice it up. Now be careful with the cactus. See, I got the fork. These things got some thorns in it. These thorns, they get inside your finger. It takes a long time to get this stuff out. They hurt. They're very, very painful, and they break off. They're very brittle, so they break off. Then you got to take a needle or a knife and kind of cut the thing, or go to the doctor and have them take it out your finger. Very, very, be careful. Always take caution. Always use a fork or a knife with some tongs. But the cactus, you can slice it up, right? Slice it up. Now, it tastes like okra. If you ever had okra before, it tastes like slimy okra. That's what it tastes like. And it has a very when you cut it, has a very unique smell, right? So I'm gonna cut this open also. So I already showed you the gel from the aloe vera. And I'm gonna cut the cactus open. Let's see what it looks like. Be very careful with this. Oh, dropping my knife. Wipe that off. Okay. So here, I'm gonna cut the cactus. See what that looks like. Again, be very careful with this. These bad boys in your finger, you're in trouble. Now this is what the cactus looks like. So you can see that. That's the cactus. I don't know if you can really see that too well, but it's got different layers. If you can see the white layer in the middle, the green layer, all of that is edible. You can actually eat the entire cactus is edible. Throw nothing away. Now the cactus also has a very unique smell. It smells like grass. It smells like something else. It might smell like a little bit of medicine. But it is some powerful natural medicine. But you cut this up, right? And you chop it up and you put it in a smoothie. You can blend it, add some fruit. If you're going to use cactus though, add more vegetables than fruit. Make it more green than more fruit based, because you want to get the power. There's certain things, certain fruits and vegetables you don't want to mix together. They don't interact very well. You're not supposed to eat it that way. But if you're going to have cactus in a smoothie, add more green. Spinach, kale, broccoli, everything green. And blend it together. Now again, it tastes just like okra. Right? It tastes just like slime. It's real slimy. Real slime. It tastes like okra. But it's very powerful. Now, here's the benefits of cactus. These are some of the benefits of cactus. Like I said, I'm getting very excited now because these are two of my favorites. Cactus treats enlarged prostates. So you got prostate issues, you got prostate cancer, you got an enlarged prostate, start getting some cactus. Cactus treats large prostates. Just like medicine, but without the side effects. Very, very powerful. If you have high blood pressure, get cactus. It stabilizes your blood pressure. If you're diabetic, you struggle with blood sugar, or you want to get off of diabetes medication, start taking cactus. Now here's the thing. Cactus will drop your blood pressure quickly, very, very fast. So if you're diabetic and you're taking medication, be very mindful of your blood sugar levels when you start taking the cactus, because it's going to drop super, super fast. And you don't want to drop it too low because that can cause problems. So if you start to notice your blood insulin levels start to drop, talk to your doctor, right? But you can talk to your doctor before this. But anyway, definitely talk to your doctor. Let him know what you're doing and what he's going to do, right? He's going to either do one or two things. Cut down on your medication tremendously, or take you off your medication altogether. And you can only stay off your medication as long as you're taking the cactus on a daily basis and changing your diet. Stop eating meat, red meat. Stop eating chicken. Stop eating pork, right? Even cut out the fish. Or cut down as much as you can. Cut down on your portion size, because you don't want your blood pressure to go back up, your insulin levels to go back up, because diabetes is caused by animal protein. It's caused by animal products. That's what causes diabetes. If you didn't know that, it's caused by eating too much animal protein, animal meats. You cut down the animal meats or get it out altogether, your insulin levels, your high blood pressure, all those things just stabilize automatically. But if you need some assistance, you want to have the cactus. Now here's something else also. For everyone who's suffers from neuropathy, if you're diabetic, fibromyalgia, if you've got neurological diseases, or got any type of nerve issues, cactus protects nerve cells. It protects your nerve cells. What does that mean, Kenneth? It means it gets rid of the pain. It gets rid of the pain. See, when a person has damaged nerve cells, they got some issues with the nervous system, oftentimes, if they don't have fibromyalgia, sometimes what happens is there's something called the myosheath. A myosheath. Now, the I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a protective barrier around your nerves, right? Imagine you got, well, let's say you're taking martial arts, right? Let me just describe this. Or you're in combat. You wear a forearm protector, right? You wear this thing around your forearm as a part of your gear to block punches or block kicks, right? Somebody throws a kick, they throw a kick, you got that protector on your forearm, protects you from that kick. Now, you still gonna feel the impact of it, but it won't break. You won't get injuries. It won't break your arm, or you won't get too lumped up. Now, let's say you take that forearm protector off, and somebody throws a kick at you, or throws a punch at you. Now it's gonna hurt a lot more. You're gonna feel the pain from that. You might be sore for a day or two, right? You might feel a little sting. Well, the myelin sheath, that's what it's called. Myelin sheath is what protects your nerve from pain, from exposure. See, when your nerves are exposed, or if your nerves are exposed, that means the myelin sheath has been damaged somehow, maybe through a car accident, some type of issues going inside your body, some neurological issues inside your body. Now the myelin sheath has been damaged, so now your nerves are exposed, so now they're sensitive. So now you're in pain all the time, right? You're in constant pain every single day. Well, Cactus protects your nerve cells, and it gets rid of the pain. That's why the pastor who was in pain, he said the medication the doctors gave him didn't work. When he took the Cmos gel with the Cactus, he was pain-free in 30 minutes. Pain-free in 30 minutes from that combination. So that's another one of the benefits that it has. It protects the nerve cells. Now also, here's a sideline benefit. You know, the holidays are coming up. You know, people are drinking a lot more. People are drinking a lot more, period, because they're at home a lot more, right, because of what's happening in the world. Some people still not working. Many people still out of a job right now. They're at home a lot more, and studies show that they're drinking a lot more alcohol, right? So here's the benefit of that. If you're drinking, which you're going to drink, but here's what you can do before you take that first drink. Take some Cactus, right? Put it in the smoothie. You can probably even juice it. You got a juicer. Juice it and drink it. Drink the Cactus juice or drink that smoothie before you have that first can or first bottle of beer or alcohol, whatever you're going to drink. Here's what it does. Cactus prevents hangovers. It prevents hangovers. It's been proven by science. I'm not sure how it does that. All I know is it prevents hangovers. So it's very, very powerful. Now, another benefit of Cactus, it's antiviral, just like Cmos gel. It keeps viruses from replicating itself inside your body. And Cactus is anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-diabetic, anti-cancer. It's anti-everything. That's why it's one of the most powerful plants on the planet. That's why studies, research has shown that it's just as powerful as going through chemotherapy treatments. Except with this, there's no side effects. The only side effect is you're going to get healthier. You're going to still have your white blood cells intact. It won't be damaged by radiation. You still be able to go to the bathroom. It's still going to protect the lining of your stomach. You won't get gastric ulcers because the lining is messed up in your stomach. You won't feel bloated and be in pain all the time because now it's protecting your nerve cells. It's just a powerful, powerful plant. Now, let me go on to the next thing. Now there's so much more I can talk to you about the benefits of Cactus, but I want to keep it very minimal, give you just some 5 basic, maybe a little bit more than that, benefits about each plant, and then talk about them all in combination. Now the next thing is this right here. This is one of my favorites. Now I've been taking this longer, I've been taking these two right here. This is called prickly pear or cactus fruit. Prickly pear or cactus fruit. This is that little red or purple thing. This isn't red or purple. They come in different colors, by the way. They come in yellow, red, purple, green. Like this is green. This is that little thing you see that grows on top of the cactus plant. It grows on top of the cactus. This is the fruit from the cactus. Now, unlike the cactus, this tastes like ochras. This This tastes just like okra, right? I don't know if you're a fan of okra, the way it tastes. It tastes just like okra. This is sweet. Very, very sweet. It has a lot of seeds. Comes from the same rows in the cactus plant. This is very sweet. You can just peel this thing right here and eat it like that. Very, very sweet. And I'm going to cut this open. But before I do that, here's why I wanted your family to really listen to this. Here's why I wanted you to share this with your family, your friends, your coworkers, with everybody you can think of. This little thing right here. If you can find this in your city, in your state, in your country, I don't know where you're watching from, but get your hands on as many of these as you can. Here's the reason why. This thing right here costs about 25 cents, right? Depending on where you go, costs 1/4. Some places cost $1. Texas costs, I think it was 25 cents in Texas. Here in Florida, it's like 25 cents to $1. This right here has been proven by science to kill 3 types of cancer. It kills cervical cancer, it kills ovarian cancer, it kills bladder cancer, and it only costs 25 cents. I'm going to say that one more time. This has been proven by science, our science here in the United States, .gov, to kill 3 types of cancers. Cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, and bladder cancer. It costs 25 cents. 25 cents. This country has the largest, most expensive types of cancer treatment in the world. Chemotherapy can run as much as $25,000, probably more than that. Radiation treatment. They got cancer medications. It costs $63,000 a month, $23,000 a month, $9,000 a month. This little thing costs 25 cents. And it kills cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, and bladder cancer. Been proven by our own science. Proven by our own scientists. Ladies and gentlemen, this is life-changing stuff right here. You don't have to suffer. And you don't have to be on medication all your life. I shared a video about this. I think it was 2012. Don't quote me on that. 2012. These two by itself. I talked about the power of the prickly pear combined with aloe vera. And I was drinking it back then in my smoothies. 2012. I was drinking both of these together in my smoothies. Right? I cut it up and put it in my smoothie and blend it and drink it. And I shared that video on Facebook, which is the largest way we had to connect in the world. And that video got almost 30,000 views. 30,000 views and about 200 and something shares. Because I talked about the benefit and the power of this. Just these two by itself. If you took these two by itself, you don't need to see a doctor. Just for a checkup. If you realize how powerful this stuff is. It's anti-everything. Whatever can affect your body is anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. You name it across the board, these two right here. But now I'm bringing on board the Cactus. I'm bringing on board the Cmos. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If you understood how powerful these things are. That's why I want to really elaborate this stuff to you and show you how powerful this stuff is. You know, people are suffering and dying every single day. They're scared. They're running for answers, looking for help, and they're running to places that are not helping them. You know, I've got nothing against the medical society, except the medical society has a limit. There's only but so much they can do. And there's only but so much that they know. And if they're not studied, they're not versed in this information like this, these are simple plants. These are simple plants. That's been proven by our scientists. Our scientists have said that these plants do these things. Not Kenneth. I'm real fired up about this. This stuff works. I've been taking this stuff for years. For years. I helped my family get their life back. I wasn't able to help my father. My father waited too long to tell me he was sick in the first place. So, I've just been blessed to have him in my life as long as I had him in my life. He's always been a blessing to me. I wish I could have helped him out a lot sooner, but it was just a little too late at that moment because I didn't know. So now I want to make sure you know. Make sure your family knows. If you're suffering from something and a doctor tells you, listen, there's nothing else we can do from you, they're telling you the truth. There's nothing else they can do for you from a medical perspective. Now the ball's in your court. Now I'm here sharing this with you. This is the most powerful. These right here. See, I'm getting fired up now. I'm getting fired up. This stuff works. These things right here I'm talking to you about right now. Cactus. Seems crazy. Cactus fruit. Super plant. Aloe Vera. Super plant. Cmos. Super plant. This right here. You put all these together. You only need to see the doctor for a checkup. If you got an illness or a disease, put this to the test. I challenge you right now, put this to the test. If you follow what I tell you to do, I guarantee your life will change forever. I guarantee your life will change forever. You got to do it though. You got to do it. You don't do it, it ain't going to work. You're going to continue to be in the same position you are right now. If that's okay with you, but if it's not, if you want something different, if you want to be able to feel vibrant, to feel alive, to get your life back, to get off these medications, then you got to follow the plan. Keep it simple. That's how you win. I've been doing this stuff for years. I've been doing this for years. People say, Kenneth, man, look like every year you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. 52 years young. I do stuff young boys can't do. And every year gets better and better and better. There's no decline. They call me the Black Jack LaLanne. I didn't even know who Jack LaLanne was at the time. Oh, you the Black Jack LaLanne. So I had to look that guy up. I said, oh, that's Jack LaLanne? Oh my God. I'm honored. One of the most powerful, most impressive fitness experts this world has ever known. He's dead now. He lived to be, I think, was 96 years old. 96, 95, 96. Very impressive. So if you compare me to that guy, hey, I'm honored. The only difference is, and I learned from that, I pulled from that, and I added everything else. So now I expect better results. I got better results. I live better results. I show people how to get better results. And that's why I can do all this crazy stuff you see me doing, standing on my head on concrete, hanging from bars and trees and stuff, because I'm living my life the way I want to live it. I'm pain-free, med-free. I don't have any ailments. The ailments I was born with, I grew up with, now have been eradicated by my lifestyle. The things that I used to dread of, the things that would send me to the hospital, don't happen anymore. So if you haven't already shared this with your loved ones, share it right now. They got to see this. You got Cmos gel. I'm gonna go over this one more time. You got Cmos. Cmos is one of the most powerful plants you can find in the ocean, in the water. Cmos. And the way to get the best benefit from this is in its gel form. You can eat raw Cmos. After you cleanse it, clean it up. You can eat it that way. We eat it that way sometimes. I like cayenne pepper on my stuff. Add a little cayenne pepper, a little Himalayan salt. Everything I do has a purpose. Cayenne pepper is one of the most powerful herbs on the planet. It's a superfood also by itself. Cayenne pepper. Himalayan salt is a healthy salt. It's considered a health food. Himalayan salt, not that white table salt. See, all the studies they did about salt, salt is bad for you, they did the studies on the table salt. If you eat too much white salt, it's going to kill you. It's going to cause you to retain a lot of water, make you sick, take you the heck up out of here. It's the Himalayan salt that has the nutrients. It's has the nutrient base and has 72 minerals by itself. So when you learn how foods work inside the body, all you do is win. So Cmos, you got to have the Cmos. See, and I want to reiterate this. People say, well, this is people, is this just for people who are sick? No. I haven't been sick. I don't get sick. I don't get colds, don't get headaches, don't get the flu. I know, probably been around people who had the virus, because Florida is like a hot spot. So the thing about all of these combinations, Cmos, right? Aloe Vera, the gel, Cactus, very careful how I touch this, right? This entire thing is edible. The prickly pear, they are all antiviral. And let me just go back over right quick, because I want to really talk to people who have cancer. Because cancer is killing a lot of people in this world today. Cancer and heart disease. Let me talk about heart disease. Heart disease, matter of fact, heart disease is the top killer of people in the world today. 1 out of 4 people alone in the United States die from some form of heart disease every single year. 1 out of 4 people. That's about 300,000, almost 400,000 people a year that die from heart disease. And here's something else. Most of the people that die from heart disease are women. And most of the people that die from heart disease are black women, African American women. 1 out of 3 black women die from heart disease every single year. So my sisters, my black sisters, you are a species that's in jeopardy right now because of several factors. We just don't keep it real, right? I'm gonna keep everything real up front. You're either gonna like it or not like it, but if you listen and follow and do what I suggest, you're gonna win. You're gonna change your life. You gotta lay off the meat, lay off the red meat, lay off the steaks, lay off the fast foods. Get some exercise in, my sisters. Go for a walk. Do whatever the heck you can, but move your body and cut down on those processed foods. Processed foods is killing our people. I've known of people. I've heard of people, right? I've got some ex-family members who are no longer with us anymore. There's a lady, I'm going to share this with you. There's a lady, I didn't know her personally, but I heard her story. There was a lady, got a knock at the door. Somebody was knocking at her door. She got up, went to the door. She opened the door. When she opened the door, this sounds like a comedy, but this is actually what happened. The lady dropped dead from heart failure. Just dropped right there. I have a cousin who died several years back, and I think my cousin, I think she's online. I can't see it from this far, but I think it's online right now. I used to call him Red Fox. He looked like Sanford and Son. I used to call him Red Fox. He had been complaining of some heart problems, some pains in his chest. Every now and then he have these pains in his chest. And I don't know if he ever had it checked out or nothing. But long story short, he and his daughter was at his house one day. And as they were both walking out of the house, he said to his daughter, my cousin, he said, "Oh, there's that pain again." Talking about the pain he had in his chest. And when he walked outside, he dropped down, collapsed. He had a massive heart attack. She went to go get help. And I don't know about the rest of the story. I don't know if they got back, we made it to the hospital. But he collapsed right there, walking outside of his house, died of a massive heart attack. During that same time frame, I had another cousin. And I think she might be on here. But she was in the hospital because she had a slight heart attack. And she was in the hospital, I forget the length of time, but she came out and went back in. And she's in her 40s. I said, "Cuz, you got to change your diet. Cuz, you got to eat better." Right? So these things are happening every single day. And 1 out of 4 people, mostly women, die from heart disease, which is called the silent killer. The reason why I bring that up, the reason why I share all that, is because this combination, let me talk to this. This one in particular, this is powerful. This helps prevent heart disease, helps prevent liver disease. Now, a lot of people suffer from liver disease. This helps prevent liver disease. This little simple thing right here, it costs 25 cents. People are paying $60, $100, $300 a month or more for medication that ain't working. It's not working. This is a quarter. You got a quarter? Do you have a quarter? You got a quarter, you can get this. This prevents liver disease, helps prevent heart disease, and also helps you drop weight. Let me just share some of the benefits about this. I had to write this down. Because some I know the benefits, but it has so many, this has about 21 benefits altogether. Probably more than that. But 21 benefits. I just wrote down a few key benefits I wanted to share with you. Now, 1, this lowers cholesterol levels, reduces body fat, reduces blood pressure significantly. Not a little bit. It reduces body fat, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels significantly. That means a lot. Also, prevents gastric ulcers. Now again, like I shared before in the beginning, you get an ulcer, you have mucous membranes that line your stomach, right? So those mucous membranes that line your stomach protects your stomach from stomach acids, your own acids inside your stomach. When you develop an ulcer, that's a sore inside your stomach because the lining is gone. So when the mucus is less, right, you have very little mucus protecting the lining of your stomach, it causes an ulcer or a sore. Very, very painful. This prevents gastric ulcers. Just take it every single day. 1/4 is what it costs here in Florida. You might cost $1. You can find it might cost $1 somewhere else. This little thing right here, and it tastes good. It's sweet. It has a lot of seeds. You can't chew the seeds up. The seeds are like rocks. The seeds are hard as rocks, literally. So it's best to put it in the blender. If you're going to use the whole thing, blend it up. Let that blender crush the seeds up. Because you can't chew it. You try to chew it, you're going to break some teeth. That's how powerful it is. But it's very sweet. It's naturally sweet. Very good taste. It's crimson red in color. Now this is the first time I had a green one. But they're all pretty much typically red. And I'm going to cut this open in a minute. Now, it also prevents inflammation. Lowers blood sugar, boosts your immune system, protects from heart disease, cleanses your colon. If you want a colon cleanser, this cleanses your colon. It cleans you out. Just eat it. It's very high in fiber. It cleans your colon out. Prevents liver damage. I just talked about that. Prevents liver damage. It soothes the stomach, improves your bowel movements. If you got an issue going to the bathroom, Cactus Pear. And again, for those who just joining me, this little thing right here, and the reason why you're on this live presentation right now is I really wanted you to hear this part. This costs 25 cents. It has been proven by science, our own scientists, to kill cervical cancer, bladder cancer, and ovarian cancer. I had to look down. It kills ovarian cancer, bladder cancer, and cervical cancer. Kills it. Kills it. No chemotherapy needed. No radiation treatment needed. 25 cents. Kills cervical cancer, bladder cancer, ovarian cancer. And it slows the growth of other cancers. 25 cents. This little thing right here. I'm going to cut it open. I want you to see what it looks like. I got quite a few here. Got 4 in here all together. I'm going to cut this one open here. Oh, that's a nice big one right. Let me cut this one open right here. Cut this open. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yes, boy. Woo, that looks good. Now, look at that. When you cut it open, it's a deep crimson red. Almost like beets. Like a beet color. You see the seeds inside? Now those seeds right there are like bricks. You cannot chew that up. Don't try it. Don't try it. You'll break it. You'll crack your tooth. That's how hard those seeds are. Put it in the blender, smooth, blend up, and this entire thing, the whole thing is edible. You can eat the whole thing. It's naturally sweet. This tastes good. Your kids will like it. But it has a lot of seeds. This is the prickly pear or the cactus fruit. That's what it looks like. Crimson red inside. And the reason for the red color is it's very high in antioxidants. Whenever you have something like a deep, real reddish or purplish color, it's packed with antioxidants. That means it's packed with good stuff. It keeps your body healthy. It's antioxidant. It fights, prevents free radicals, like I mentioned before at the start of this presentation. A free radical is a damaged cell, a cell that just doesn't work anymore, but it bounces off of other good cells and damages to a point where those cells also become free radicals. This prevents that. So you don't wrinkle that fast. You don't feel any aches and pains in your joints. No, it alleviates, gets rid of arthritis. No arthritis pain. No arthritis pain. But you have to start ingesting it on a daily basis. You have to cut out the meats, excessive meats. I grew up on a farm in South Carolina. People say, oh, Kenneth, you just biased. No. I grew up on a farm in South Carolina. I probably ate more things you can even imagine. We had squirrel. We had, I never had no possum, but we had possum. They ate raccoon. They ate bird, deer, goat, chicken, pork, pig, cow, you name it, eggs. We had everything on growing up on the farm, right? So I ate pretty much everything you could eat. Things that I want to eat. I had no snake. Never had no snake. They eat snakes there too, though. They eat snakes. You know, if you can find an alligator, people eat alligator tails down there too. Frogs, all that stuff. But this stuff here gets rid of all those issues. Just this, it costs 25 cents. And the redness, again, is very high in antioxidants. So no achy, stiff joints, no arthritis, right? And this is primarily one of the reasons why I'm able to be and live the way I live right now. You know, the average person, most people, a lot of people who have been living for half a century, 50 years or plus, they're on at least one medication. At least one type of pharmaceutical drug. Or they got some type of issue going on inside their body. Or they got little energy. Right? Or they got stiffness and they suffer from something. I don't have that stuff. And this is primarily the reason why I don't have that stuff. Because I move my body every single day. I exercise, but I eat good. I eat for a purpose. Everything I do has a purpose. Because this is the only house we have. This thing right here, forget this. Right? That's just shelter. That's shelter. But this is our house. We gotta live in here. It's only one per person. Nobody else can get in there with you. It's one per person. So if you don't take care of this, that's on you. It's gonna hurt. You gotta pay the price. You gotta live with it. This is how you stay healthy, stay strong, get off of medication. Now, I've helped people, several people, reverse cancer inside their bodies. What did they do? They followed what I told them to do. They followed the plan to the letter. You've heard me talk about these people before in the past. Chris Aquino is one person. He was 37 years young. He had blood cancer. The next level up from that is leukemia. He thought he was going to die. This is a young man, got a little 3-year-old boy. His son was 3 years young. He had 2 doctors tell him, listen, there's nothing we can do for you. Those are the worst, most scariest words you want to hear from your doctor. There's nothing else we can do for you. He thought he was going to die. Now they're referring him to the best cancer treatment up north. Well, there's a cancer place up north, go up there, they get the best. He wasn't even trying to hear all that. He contacted me. I told him what he had to do. He did it. in less than 9 months, they could not find cancer anywhere in his body. Not remission. It didn't go into remission. There's a difference. When it goes into remission, that means it's still there. They couldn't find it anywhere inside of his body. That means it's not coming back as long as he keeps doing what he's doing. Another gentleman, an older guy, an older gentleman, I was working with his wife. His wife was a virtual training client of mine. He had prostate cancer. She told him about me. He contacted me. He said, listen, whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it. I changed his whole eating platform. I changed the water he drank. Changed everything he ate. In 3 months, his prostate turned around. 4th month, it dropped down even more. Reversed cancer in his body in 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff works. But you got to do it. You got to want to do it. I've helped people get off of 37 different types of medication. Another lady named Gwen Humphrey. Gwen Humphrey is 60. She's probably 65 right now. 65. She lives in Texas. Gwen Humphrey. 37 different types of medication. She worked with me for 1 year. After 1 year, she was off of all of her meds. After 30 days, she was no longer suffering from angina. Angina is like a prerequisite to a heart attack. She had angina, heart issues. She had 5 different doctors. Right? Couldn't do anything. Wasn't helping at all. I put her on a plan for 30 days. 30 days, those pain issues she was having in her chest, gone altogether. Plus she dropped, I think she dropped 40 pounds. Her skin changed. But she got off of all 37 medications in 1 year. I got powerful tons of testimonies. But you got to do what you have to do. If you care for yourself, if you love for yourself, if you really love yourself, this goes beyond taking a selfie. Because the true selfie is taking care of yourself from the inside out. It's all about you. Without you, nothing else exists. Nothing else matters. You got family, you got kids, we got kids. You got people who love you, care about you. They want to see you around for as long as they possibly can. But you got to make an investment in yourself. I know it's hard. I know some of these things are hard. I know changing your lifestyle, changing your eating habits might be hard. Might be very difficult. But it's worth it. How important is it to you to be pain-free? How important is it to you to get off those medications? How important is it to you to be able to walk under your own strength? How important is it for you to be able to get a good night's sleep at night? Right? To not have sleep apnea. To not have to go, you use a machine to put in your face so you can sleep at night in peace. How important is that to you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to what I'm telling you to do right now, all you do is win. You get your life back. You just got to follow it. So, these things have tremendous benefits. They're very inexpensive. And what we do right now, we combine all this stuff together. The Cmos, let me see it back in the picture. The Cmos, the Aloe Vera, the prickly pear, that's what it looks like inside, and the cactus. We combine all these things together. Now this is the most powerful Cmos you can get right now on the planet. There's nothing else that passes this unless you add some other ingredients to it, right? If you add other stuff like bladderwrack, burdock root, it's even more powerful. Sprinkle a little cayenne pepper in there, it's even more powerful. But right now, this is the most powerful Cmos you can get on the planet. You can't find nothing else. The most powerful Cmos gel, the combination you can't find this anywhere. There's nobody else doing this. Unless they live in a southern state, they have complete access to everything else. There's nothing else on the planet that's this powerful in a gel form, that has the effects on your body that it has. This is anti-everything. You can go down the list. You name it. Anti-immune, antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, you name it, down the list. You take this on a daily basis, I guarantee you, you won't need to see a doctor just for a checkup. And if you're on any meds right now, he's going to start taking you off the meds. He's going to ask him, what are you doing? Taking you off the meds, what are you doing? Now he's curious. You've been on meds for the last 6 years. You've been on meds for the last 15 years. You've been on meds for the last 30 years, and now you're coming off of them? What are you doing? What have you changed? Now it's piquing their interest. No, you've been this way for X number amount of years. Now you're coming off these meds, and you're thriving? All right, what the heck are you doing? Talk to me. And that's what happens with the people that we serve. We help them win. So if you want to win, get the cactus, get the Cmos gel, get the cactus fruit, get the aloe vera Cmos gel combination. I guarantee you, if it doesn't do what I tell you to do, you get your money back. I guarantee this. I guarantee this. I've been doing this for a long time. So I'm excited about this because this stuff works. People are getting their life back. People are getting out the hospital bed. People calling me from the hospital bed say, brother, I need that Cmos. And when they get the Cmos, in less than 30 minutes, the Cmos does what the medication couldn't do for 2 weeks. And now they're discharging him from the hospital 3 days after that. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. And he's starting to get sensation back in the part of his body that he had the stroke in, that became numb from the stroke. He had paralysis on the left side of his body, from the head down to his toe. He said he's now getting sensation back. And the doctors told him it'll be almost 6 months, 9 months, maybe longer than that, before he feels anything on that side of his body. This was less than a week. Less than 1 week. Because I said, listen, let me put this cactus in the Cmos gel and give him that. Because cactus protects nerve cells. When you have a stroke, you got nerve damage. When you have a stroke, you got nerve damage. Cactus protects nerve cells. That's why he's now getting sensation back in that body that had nerve damage. You know what? I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up. I can talk about this stuff all day long because I enjoy testimonials. I enjoy helping people. I like seeing people win. Especially when they follow the guideline. When you follow the guideline and do exactly as stated, you have nothing but results. There's no failure in God's program. You can only win in God's program. You can only win. There's no other option. So when you connect to me, you got no choice. You got to win. Because all I do is win. I focus on winning. I focus on what I want to have, the end goal. You know, the Bible says God sees the ending from the beginning. I look at the ending that I want for my life, for my family's life, from the ending, and I bring it into my beginning. And I live in that moment. So if you want to be healthy and fit and strong, you gotta speak it over your life. Don't focus on where you are right now. Yeah, you might be in a lot of pain. Yeah, you might be on a bunch of medication. But you don't have to stay there. You don't have to focus on that. See yourself off that medication. See yourself living your life on your terms. See yourself having a better beginning from the ending. And start taking those steps right now. The minute your thoughts change, the minute your life changes. The minute it changes up here, the minute everything else changes. You may not see the proof of it yet, but just focus on that ending. Focus on what you want, and things start to happen. Doors open up. Healing starts to begin. Healing begins from the inside. You can't take nothing here from the outside, because let me tell you this. All these things are powerful and good in its own right, but it is your body that does the work. Your body was created to heal itself. It has a natural healing mechanism inside itself. And when you give your body what it needs, the resources it needs, your body heals itself. That's like if you're driving a sports car, right? I know some of you got sports cars. Some of you got some nice cars. luxury cars, sports cars. Some of you might have some pickup trucks and broken down jalopies. But anyway, it gets you from point A to point Z, right? Now, when you give that vehicle what it needs, gasoline, oil, transmission fluid, right? Just those three by itself. Add some brake fluid in there too. You give that car what it needs, it transports you easily from one point to another, as long as it's the right ingredients, right? But if you give it something, if you try to be cheap, give it some cheap stuff, some stuff that doesn't work well with the engine, it may still take you where you want to go. But if you continue to give it that same stuff, that car is going to break down on you. It's going to break down because you've been being cheap on giving it what it needs to get you what you want. Your body's the same way. You give your body what it needs, your body will give you what you want. You'll thrive. You'll be fully energetic. You'll be fully energized. You'll be hanging off of trees like I do outside. Well, maybe not that extreme, but you'll be powerful. You'll be explosive. You'll be energetic. You won't feel depressed. You won't feel anxious. You won't feel tired all the time. You'll be able to sleep like a baby at night. Your skin will start to glow and look beautiful. You turn back the clock. You drop some weight. You look good in and out your clothes. You start getting those compliments again like you got years ago back in the days. Or if you never got compliments, now you're going to start getting compliments because now you're looking like a queen or looking like a king. The way you're supposed to be. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, no, we have, what's it called? Got Black Friday, then you got the Monday. Well, anyway, it's not Monday, it's Sunday right now. It's Cyber Sunday, not Cyber Monday, Cyber Sunday. I got a sale on this right now. Now typically, for those of you who know about the Cactus 1 month supply, it costs a little investment. But when you take that sucker, when you take it, you're like, oh my God, this stuff works. Oh my God, this stuff is good. Oh my God, I'm not in pain no more. Oh my God, I can sleep like a baby. Oh my God, that cough I used to have for years is going away. Oh my God, the skin issues cleared up. So right now, the Cmos gel with all these combinations, Cmos, Aloe Vera, the gel, the Cactus, the prickly pear, all that stuff, is $88. That's for a 1 month supply. 1 month is $88. Now it's really $80, but to ship it is $8.50. So it's $88.50 total. That's for a 1 month supply. If you want a 2 week supply, say Kenneth, I want to get a 2 week supply, then it's $68.50. Now this is a lot more. Because the regular jar itself with the Cactus, the Aloe Vera, and the Cmos gel is $100. Or $108 total altogether. You get it for $88. So it's $20 off the price. I want you to experience this. I want you to see this stuff works. Now if you're interested in this, like I said, these right here, Cmos, prickly pear, if you can find this, find it. This is 25. This costs 25 cents. But the value, what it does for your body, all this for your body, there's not a pill they can give you that does the things this stuff do. There's not one single medication. There's not a single pill. So inbox me, comment below. Kenneth, I'm ready to get my 1 month supply. Or Kenneth, I want to get my 2 week supply. Right now it's a sale. It's Cyber Sunday, not Cyber Monday. I know Cyber Monday's tomorrow. Right now I'm having a Cyber Sunday. So the discount is only $80 for a whole month supply. That's it. $88.50 for shipping, but 1 month supply is $80. Typically it's $100, $108 altogether. So right now, get your 1 month supply or get your 2 week supply. Either or. But inbox me, comment below. And I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I mean, there's so much more I can talk about the benefits of this, what it does for the body. But one thing they all have in common. Here's the takeaway. I want you to take this away with you. If you take away one thing, I want you to take this away. The two things in general, in particular, that these things are very good for, and they're good for everything. Whatever affects the body, whatever is affecting the body, this is what it helps with everything. But two things in particular that it's very good for is one, it kills cancer. It kills cancer. Two, it keeps viruses from duplicating itself inside your body. That's important because people are getting the coronavirus, getting COVID-19. And the reason why they're getting sick, the reason why it's killing them is because those viruses are duplicating itself inside their body. And that's why they're dying or going to the hospital. This keeps the viruses from duplicating itself inside your body, and it kills cancer. And the third part of that, it pulls radiation out of the body. And it's just as powerful as chemotherapy. Those are the takeaways I want you to take away from this. If you don't remember anything else, remember those takeaways I just shared with you. That's the reason why you need to get this. That's the reason why you need to get this for your mother. Get it for your father. My mother takes this every single day. My mother in South Carolina takes this every single day. My grandmother in New York, who's 90, she takes this. My Aunt Clara in New York, she takes this. Maybe I got to ship their stuff off. But my family takes this every single day. Maya takes this. My two sons take this. I take this. Her daughter takes it. We take this stuff every single day because it works. It works. So we're not just putting this stuff out talking about it. We live this stuff also. So if it's good enough for my mama, good enough for my grandmama, it's good enough for you. You need to be on this. I make sure my mother gets a month's supply every single month. Every single month. I make sure she's protected. See, I lost my father. My father died July 6th. I'm keeping my mother around as long as God allows us. So I make sure Mama's protected. Mama, did you take yourself today? How many times did you take it? Oh, okay, make sure you take it 3 times a day. Make sure you do it this way. Yeah, Mama's taking her Cmos every single day. Because Mama can't afford to get sick. Mama got to be healthy. And I want to make sure my mama's healthy. So, I want to thank you all for watching this. I pray that I've been impactful in my explanations and sharing this information with you. I pray that it transforms somebody's life, that it impacts your life, that it causes you to move to action, to take control of this, take control of your life. It's going to help you get your life back, help you get off of medication. Now, this ain't it might happen. This is a guarantee. You follow my plan the way I tell you to do it, I guarantee you, you will win. I promise you that. That's my word. You do what I tell you to do, and you don't cheat. Don't do it your way, but do it exactly how I tell you to do it. I guarantee you, you get off that medication. I guarantee you, you get your life back. I guarantee you, you'll win. I guarantee you, you'll feel better and look better. I guarantee you this. That's my guarantee. That's my guarantee. You just got to do it. It's up to you now. The ball's in your court. Pass. Thank you for watching. Have any questions? Want any information? Inbox me, comment below. Share this with everybody you love. Share this with everybody you care about. They have to hear about this. The doctors do not know about this. About 90%, probably more than that, of doctors do not have a clue about this. They do not know about this. Don't ask your doctor. He don't have a clue. She don't know about this. You can ask him, let him know, hey, I want to start doing this. I want to start taking this. Is it going to interact with my medication? No, it won't. But here's what it will do. If you're diabetic, right, you want to make sure that you monitor your blood sugar, because it's going to drop fast. It's going to drop real fast. And when it drops, go to your doctor. They're going to literally take you, either lower your dosage or take you off your medication. Because it does help your body correct itself. It helps your body correct itself very, very quickly. So you got to pay close attention. That's what it does. That's what it's supposed to do. It's going to help your body correct itself very, very fast. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you do what I tell you. You follow my suggestion, you're going to win. I'm passionate about this. This is my life. And I want you to win. I want you to see that everything I'm saying is 100% true. Those who know already know. So I want you to know the same things other people know right now. We have a group of almost 1,000 people. It's a private group, like a members only group. People who've made an investment in their health. They're winning. They're getting off of medication, getting their life back, dropping weight, skin looking pretty, just blinging all over. And they're winning. Almost 1,000 people in our group. So I want you to become part of our group. But the way you become a part of our group is by investing in your health. And once you make an investment in your health, we help you win. We're committed to your success. Because when you win, we win. When you win, we win. It's a synergistic relationship. So when you win, we win. Let me stop. All right. I get carried away when I do this stuff because I'm passionate about this stuff. I'm passionate. But drop me a message, comment below, inbox me. Cash App. We use Cash App. We use Venmo. We use Google Pay. We use Zelle. All four of those: Cash App, Venmo, Google Pay, and Zelle. So if you want to purchase it, month supply, 2-week supply, let me know. The Cmos gels are all shipping out tomorrow. So if you order right now, it'll ship out tomorrow by Federal Express. And you'll get the tracking number. We'll inbox you the tracking number so you can track it, monitor it. If you're in Florida, here's the thing. If you live in Florida, right, and you purchase your Cmos gel, will be delivered in 1 day. So to ship out Monday, you have it Tuesday. All Florida residents get their deliveries in 1 day. That's the benefit. Now, we're in Florida, so if you live in Florida, it's 1 day priority. Ships out tomorrow, you have it by Tuesday. Everybody else, it's like 1 to 5 days. It's done by Federal Express. We actually don't know how long it's going to ship to you until we're at FedEx. FedEx tells us, okay, it'll be delivered in 3 days. It'll be delivered in 4 days or 5 days. And goes by ground. Unless you want yours faster, it's up to you. But that's how it ships. So we'll let you know all the details of it, give you the tracking number, and with that, I want to say thank you all for watching. The President of God in me, bless the President of God in you. Let's keep winning. Have a blessed night. I'll talk to you soon.